could be interdisciplinary, the topic of today, but it's the Oeuvre. I think using the term Oeuvre seems, in most of the cases of education, overwhelming or over strapazierend, press the term, because you would think Oeuvre, I don't know at which point you have an Oeuvre accomplished. Not before 10 years. But I think there is a kind of productive perspective on the term Oeuvre, because it points the importance out of the relationship between the different works you have accomplished or the different territories you're working in. And that seems, as I said, a bit bizarre if you're just about to start a series of wood sculptures. Then you paint a little bit, and 2 years later you end up with a video degree show. I think it needs to get to the point where you actually consider the works over a period of valuable and stick to them and still present them in a studio visit for. What's the possibility for an artist to think in terms of an oeuvre? It's about to consider the relationships between the part of your practice. And because that's actually a way to speak to an audience. I think that's the most exciting thing for me as a viewer, to understand how an artist wants me to read their practice. And that can come with a press release, but this can also come up more in more indirect ways, how to present, how to curate. How do they curate their own exhibitions, how they curate and select and put things of your own practice together. So this where I think the term oeuvre can be handy with taking yourself out of the direct mode of the creativity and finding a position of where you can operate your practice. I think it's of course also linked to what I said before about the curatorial shelf as a possibility to get an overview, but also take yourself out of that kitchen soup where you're so involved with all the kind of dynamics of creative processes. So the term of oeuvre is playing into a similar idea that having a drawing next to a painting and then letting that speak to a wood sculpture, I think this is a point where you have another possibility to speak through the different practices. Yeah, when you have a performance during exhibition, I think that's a kind of a classic term. Or reading, you have a reading next to your work. Yeah, so that is something where I think the term oeuvre with this kind of like specification can be helpful also for art babies. Yeah, oeuvre, I think relatively short. I will go back to Japanese jazz.